Hello everyone, this is Fatima here, and today I have a Bucky X Reader story. So it is very good to be back, obviously, and I am so happy to be returning to my writing ways. I suppose that my artist block had just taken up so much of my time, and the stress of my home life didn't seem to do me much good. So, after everything has finally been settled, and now that I'm back in the creating mode, I'm really happy to report that I managed to finish the Bucky X Reader story within almost 2 hours, which is almost a record for me because I don't typically write one story in one or two goes. It normally takes me over a lot longer and a lot more time to be able to do it. But anyway, I should mention that this story involves death of a main character and suicide. So it is extremely important that you guys do not view this if you are not comfortable with it. This is the bad ending of the story. There will be a second ending to the story that has a lighter ending and will be posted very soon. This story is simply titled Till Death Do Us Part, Ending 1. Huge shout out to Kitty Rose K3 for suggesting this, of course. And why don't you guys go and grab the tissues and ice cream, and let's get started. Bucky stormed down the hallways of the Avengers Tower, nervous and blushing. He was nervous because he was teased by Stark to ask you out. Bucky looked around and saw that he was standing right in front of your room. He sighed. He must have walked down to your room by instinct. He slowly walked up to the door and knocked, and right when he was about to knock, you busted out and bumped into him. He caught you by the waist right before you hit the ground, and you both were in a rather awkward spot. Hi, Bucky. Hi. He lifted you back up on your feet, and you both stood in silence for a moment. So, did you need something? I mean, you were at my door, and I assumed you needed something. You cursed yourself for your awkward behavior. I was wanting to ask you a question. It was so bizarre to Bucky that he had been in wars and battles and had gone through all sorts of crazy events in his life. Yet here he is, a stuttering mess. All because of you. He honestly wouldn't have it any other way, though. I wanted to ask if you would like to go out on a date with me. Both of your faces bursted into flames, and you smiled widely. Yes, I'd love to. Before he could utter out a response, the intercom beeped and Nick Fury spoke. Your name, last name, and Bucky Barnes, come to retrieve your missions. You both looked back at each other and you giggled, grabbing his metal hand and leading him to the meeting room. When you both got there, you saw Nick at his table and he had 2 files in front of him. I hate to cut your break short, but we need you both to head out to scope a Hydra camp. They're planning an attack on us. We need you both to head up tonight. You both looked at each other, skeptical. All right, you both said at the same time. You both took your files and left the room. When you left, you smiled and said, So, I guess this will be our first date, huh? I guess so, he said back. You smiled and excused yourself to get ready for the mission. And now for a time skip. When you both got to the Hydra camp, you felt the nervousness seep into your body, all the way down to your bones. A little scared, you grabbed Bucky's arm and took a few deep breaths. It's okay, your name. We're just scoping. Yeah, I know, but I just don't want you to get hurt is all. He blushed deeply as he held you close. You both kept an eye on the Hydra agents, when suddenly you both saw that they were carrying a bomb into the building. Panic filled you both. You had to act quickly. There wasn't any time to call Nick or report. God knows how soon that bomb will blow up. You both looked at each other and nodded. You grabbed your weapons and ran towards the camp. When you got in, you both shot and blazed your way into the room with the bomb. You both shot at the guards when you both got to the bomb, you were defusing it. When Bucky got shot. You looked over and screamed bloody murder. The bomb was shut off, and you shot the guard who had shot him over and over again. Tears streamed down your face. You grabbed Bucky bridal style and ran as fast as you could out of the building. When you were back at the getaway vehicle, you both gasped for air. Bucky was coughing up blood, and your lungs screamed for air. But your heart had cried, and you begged Bucky to stick with you. You called Tony to get him to come and get you, and you said Bucky was shot. Tony said he was on his way. You turned back to Bucky, and had tears streaming down his face. Bucky, please stay with me. I can't lose you. I can't. I love you too much. He looked into your eyes and with every ounce of his strength pulled you down to kiss him. You responded, but you noticed his breathing was slowing. No. Please, Bucky, don't leave me alone. Please. The last thing he uttered was, I love you, Yunim, so much. His eyes closed and his final breath was made. A small smile poured down your face, a small smile still on his face. Tears poured down and you screamed as loud as you could. Tony heard it and headed over. You cried into his chest. He's dead, and it's not my fault. Why couldn't it have been me? Tony rubbed your back soothingly. It was all he could think to do. A week later. You didn't go to Bucky's funeral. You couldn't bear to hear everyone pity you. You didn't want to see everyone's sad faces as they looked at you. You laid in bed all day and night, refusing to eat, drink, or even shower. You were thinner, and your eyes that once shined with life and positivity were lifeless and dead. You only ever spoke to Steve. He told you that Bucky wouldn't want you to grieve this much. He said that you didn't ask for this to happen. He said it would have torn Bucky apart had it been you. But one night, you knew what you needed to do. You needed to see him. You grabbed your speaker, phone, and something very important. You then left to go see his grave. When you got there, you saw his name played out as clear as day. Underneath his name it said, Beloved Friend and Companion. Hundreds of flowers were placed under his large tombstone. He sat in front of it all and said in a hoarse voice, Hey, sweetheart, I came here to see you. I wanted to sing you a song. You turned on your speaker and started playing Sally's song. I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedy's at hand. And though I'd like to stand by him, can't shake this feeling that I have. The worst is just around the bend. And does he notice my feelings for him? And will he see how much he means to me? I think it's not to be. What will become of my dear friend? Where will his actions lead us then? Although I'd like to join the crowd in their enthusiastic cloud, try as I may, it doesn't last. And will we ever end up together? And will we ever end up together? No, I think not. It's never to become, for I am not the one. When you were done, you took the last thing you needed, poison. You held the tiny but deadly bottle. You cried loudly as you uttered your final words before downing the bottle. I love you, Bucky. So much. You then drank every drop of the poison and felt your breath slow. You then went limp and kissed the world goodbye. Bad ending. I know that this story was super dark, and don't judge me for my crappy singing voice, okay? I don't normally sing on camera while I do, but I normally have an accompaniment, but regardless. I won't lie to you, I almost cried whenever I wrote this out, because it was just, like, so sad. And I actually did listen to Sally's song as I wrote this out, and that's where I got the idea to sing it. And the method of death that the reader chooses, I got that from the idea of Romeo, from Romeo and Juliet, had killed himself when he thought that Juliet had died, and that's what gave me the idea of how the reader dies. And don't worry, I will be writing the good ending as soon as possible, since I feel as though I'm in the mood to create, since I'm feeling in the mood to create again. I'm very proud of this because, again, as I said before, this took around an hour or two to complete, and the recording didn't take that long, aside from the song. And I feel super proud of it, and I really hope that if you guys didn't like this, I really hope you're excited for the ending too, or at least the good ending. Because it was so much fun to create this, because it stepped me outside of my comfort zone a lot. Because I normally don't write this type of stuff, so it was really good to get some practice in writing this type of stuff. So regardless, I hope that all of you had enjoyed this just as much as I have. And as always, this is Fine Murder, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Bye-bye!